YouTube, it's your boy Man239, Mr. Always back at it again with another video. We may have just buried ourselves and possibly be getting booted out of the playoffs. But I'm not giving up yet. No, 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 no. We still got a shot. Let's get it. She got no words.
Coming up, we'll see Kyle Shanahan facing his own team. San Francisco leads the series 47-32. But Atlanta has won the last two and six of the last nine. It's the Falcons and the 49ers. Next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley. The Saints against this crowd and love their 49ers, and they were rolls on their guys stretched out in the locker room. It's consistent to the battle with the Falcons. Charles Davis, CD, look at the Falcons in this matchup. They're squaring off against a very tough unit to throw against.
This is not one of the better passing offenses in the league to begin with, Brandon. And to illustrate that point, they're down near the bottom of the power ranking, so the focus is going to need to be on possession-type throws. Whether they're trying to use their running backs or tight ends a little bit more, the big thing is to make sure the quarterback gets it out of his hands quickly to his receivers.
Let's go.
He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Leading them out, the rookie from Ohio State at 22 years of age, it's Justin Fields.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week. So keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
He's our entire offense.
Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Play action. It's Fields. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Eric Armstead has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
That is crazy.
In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
To try again after the sack. Fields. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And at the 7-yard
Gotta start going deep.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle because where it goes, that's where you find his body. And he's able to get in there and make a great play.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story. And, wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jordan Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening
I didn't even
drive.
try that shit.
So now the Falcons are going to line up and go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it, eluding the pressure right. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
I ain't even gonna try to go for that.
Got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 20.
Go.
The 49er offense coming out here for the first time, led by their quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo, 5th season with the 49ers, 8th overall in the National Football League. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On first down, they go with
Nah, you're not gonna keep doing that.
and he is met in
You say why I'm number 1 defense in the league.
scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo.
You fucking stop.
The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. There's Garoppolo to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
And that boy had time. He was baking the turkey, putting the pies in the oven.
But it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. Back deep, a former Golden Bear from nearby Cal, Deshaun Jackson. And this one
Let's
hits
go.
one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Fields. And this
He dropped.
And the defender all over in that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Flush to his right.
He is our entire offense, bro. Without Justin Fields, we have nothing.
Getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
2nd quarter now, Falcon football. 1 quarter down, 8-0 to score. On 1st down, Hunt. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd
Go,
down.
AP.
And he'll get it down to
Run
the
this
47
motherfucker
here.
ball.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down steps will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On the move to his left. And that was going to be off target and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Come on, let's get it.
Off play action, Fields.
Good pass. Way to stay in that fucking pocket, man.
The chains again as the tackle's going to be
way to stay in that pocket.
22-yard line.
And partner, they locked their man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Touchdown!
Get up in that fucking end zone, man. Get up in that end zone. I'm going for that.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he is in to make it.
Get on in that end zone. Tell these boys how we do
I
it.
think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back.
I gotta win all these games. I need to win them all.
Scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that is intercepted. Or was it? We can say no interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. On 2nd and 10, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple in this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's only able to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's going to have the Niners first down.
Yo, that play action was beautiful.
Well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
That was beautiful.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half.
Come on. I need me a motherfucker. I'll pick it.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go for one personality. That's you, Charles Davis. To another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me.
Bigs, man.
He's miles away and smiling and happy. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Draw play. Garoppolo gives to Mostert.
Good run, Most.
Get him down, but he does reach the 5. What makes makes the draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see it where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Garoppolo. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Second down and goal. Garoppolo. Looking in.
Good defense.
He's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And he's
Good shit, Grady. Jared.
18-yard line. I think that's Mack who's still down. Yeah, it is. Mack apparently shaken up there. We'll check on his status when we get back. The kick by Gold is good.
The way to stop him, y'all.
Let's get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. You got points, and now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
Jackson now to return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they feel really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
On first down, Fields being chased out left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Fields. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match. And maybe even a second wave to make sure he got someone to tackle.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I ain't gonna fuck the young boy up.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground, and they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where it was the Bills who pick up the victory at home. Josh Allen, very solid in the win, as his guys figure to be a team to be reckoned with. They now move to 11-3. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. The Florida State product, Cam Akers, with a touchdown run. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Jamar Chase, a touchdown reception. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Falcons. And even though they've got the big cushion, I would imagine they'd like to see a little more out of their passing game. Pretty pedestrian numbers through 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there. Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gutton and Charles Davis.
Good shit, good halftime shit, good note. I wanted y'all to see that real quick. I'm gonna get back to this motherfucking G and get busy.
As we get back underway on EA Sports, taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Let's go.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you need to go drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Garoppolo now. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he is going to have the 49ers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw
Stop, big man.
in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead
Ah,
zone,
big man hurt
and
too.
find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Again, they'll run it with Mostert.
Wow, he ran that shit?
5 at the 44. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give the Mostert.
No, you nuts!
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there.
Keep allowing you to do that.
That result really no surprise. It's what we're becoming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings? Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
Come on.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
Good D. Way to get that stop. Oh, they gone for it.
Defensive backs blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss.
And this is caught. Right
1st down. Way to play with these bumps.
A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
I should have live that. I shouldn't have put.
Get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
As soon as I saw the break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield. downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. From the gun, here's Fields. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown.
Let's go.
Calvin Ridley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Fields. And he's going to go down.
I'll take it. I'm up.
So a sack on a 2-point try. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 2-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they got 2 for 2.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Probably because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get
defense.
The first down. That's exactly what they did.
Let's go, y'all. He's getting more humble. Whatever side Kittle's on, I'm on that linebacker.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. He'll swing this out to Mostert. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
With G, boy. We got 80 yards passing. That's why we're the #1 defense in the league, bro. I'll show why we're the #1 defense in the motherfucking league, bro.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll give this to Bell running right. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that
that's
first INT in the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Out to his left. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch. Looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down.
I cannot kick a field goal to save my life.
That's one of the few things that's going wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll go down inside.
Man, I was right there.
Going out of bounds.
That coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they? If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? Bet big, you got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw taken in by Miller.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to
go.
get football.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Niners on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. This is Miller, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
Fucking D over there. The fucking D over there, bro.
There hasn't been a lot of sync, quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sideline. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. To throw is Garoppolo. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Good catch.
And the Niners are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still
Onside kick, let's see.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On second down, right back to
let me get out there.
have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw, Fields. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They run for it with Hunt.
He got right.
Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Kareem Hunt stops short of the sticks, and the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Yeah, I'm going to trade. I got to off season, watch the workout
there on 4th and inches.
And how about the battle of big people up front? That turned into a leverage game, didn't it? Defensive linemen, they won it. Lower than the offensive guys, pushed them back, knifed through, and made a great play.
From the 39, Garoppolo.
Good D, boy.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he takes this one into the
Uh-oh. Will I lose this game? You know, it's just the way our season's been going. This seems like they finna get this onside kick. Oh, they only got one timeout. I get this onside kick. This game is over.
So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And this is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And some space here. Swatted. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. A little bit of a break for the offense for that football going out of bounds. Remember, they haven't turned it over yet, Charles.
Yeah, and they've taken care of the ball so well, they had to feel good about their chances and their opportunities. Remember the old adage, the team making the fewest mistakes will win?
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that would just
late TD, man.
On this game.
Late TD, man.
He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy...
Late TD, man.
So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
And the 49er hands team does its job.
Good one. Keep us in. Keep us in there. Let's go. 7-7. Still in that damn playoff, huh? We still there. We are still there. Ninth gonna play the Detroit Lions. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Playoff picture. Oh yeah. Let me look. We may miss it though. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. We're all 7-7. I keep the Cardinals. They in there. I might be out though. Vikings, Cardinals. Come on. I got 2 more. See y'all in that next video.